didn't wanna know, but they wanna know now. Finally, it's alright. Man wanna jump on the wave, now it's alright. Try and make a little change with the team from the game, and I'm doing alright. Grind all night, yeah, I'm doing alright. They didn't wanna know, but they wanna know now. Finally, it's alright. Man wanna jump on the wave, now it's alright. Try and make a little change with the team from the game, and I'm doing alright. Grind all night, yeah, I'm doing alright.
Hey, what's happening, guys? Welcome to 365 Natty Games with myself, Phil Galab, of course. We are currently on the second week of my off season. My weight is now up to 209 pounds. I started at 197, so it has gone up quite a considerable amount. Part of it could be due to a heavy weekend, as I had a big wedding to go to and my friend's 30th birthday on the same day. So what's happened, I've gone to the wedding, I've had some drinks, beers, yeah, and the rest. I've had some food, which was absolutely delicious. And then later on, I've gone out for my friend's birthday, had some more drinks. And then to finish the night off, obviously, I went to the kebab shop. It's been a while, so I thought, why not treat myself? And I got a lovely, large doner kebab. Yep, I said doner kebab. I know people will be pulling their faces because they'd be like, doner meat, what is doner meat? You know, it's probably got no nutritional value at all, other than excessive fat. But I like it. So I got one. Nice large one with a side order of a double chicken burger. I thought if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it properly, and I certainly went in. Now on the Sunday, I spent some quality time with the missus. We watched some films, some programs, had some snacks. You know, really took a step back and just chilled out for once. It's been a while. So I thought, why not? Now come to the Monday, I was up to 211, 212 pounds. And I thought, right, I need to taper this right back. You know, I'm not gonna get carried away with this whole eating excessively, especially of the wrong stuff. So I literally dieted for one day. Come to the Tuesday, I was down to 207 pounds. So I know a lot of the weight which you put on straight away, when the weight increases so much, it's not going to be all fat. I know that. But even still, I want to keep it nice and low, keep the water retention low. You can actually feel it in your body. You can touch your legs and it feels dead like squidgy, and that's not the look which I'm going for. So yeah, tapered it back down to 207, and now the past couple of days I've been up to 209 pounds. Post competition, everyone talks about this anabolic window, this opportunity of growth. Now usually, as I've spoke about in my previous vlog, I usually just binge out, or because I'll be on holiday. Now, as I'm not, I'm trying to keep my diet a lot more controlled. I'm having 6, 7, sometimes 8 meals a day, all depending on what time I wake up and go to bed. 90% of the meals are super clean, you know, my usual mince and basmati rice, or turkey and basmati rice. Don't really had much sweet potato recently, but I'll certainly get their air fryer back on. But you know, they're the type of meals which I actually got on my plan. Now, out of say 7 meals, I may have one off-plan meal, which may be a few snacks, it may be a burger, whatever I feel to have. Now, I'm not saying that's my plan to have every night. Like, it's not my plan to have like a cheat meal every night. but I am giving myself a little bit of leeway. So, the odd treat here and there, I'm not too fussed. I'm not going to be super anal, but on the other hand, I'm not going to allow myself to just binge and consume a whole load of refined sugars or them fats, because it is tempting. You go into Asda, Tesco, wherever, well, mainly Asda because Asda's got the deals. You go into Asda and literally everything's on offer. Everything, donuts, 50p for a pack of 5. How can you say no to that? It's mad. It's too tempting. So what I've decided is that I am going to limit what I actually buy. I'm going to keep my kitchen cupboards stocked with all the good stuff. Buy very minimal snacks. At this point, the temptation is there, so it's best to just keep them out of the way. So as long as I don't have the snacks in my cupboards at this moment, I will stay super on plan, literally. I'm not the type of guy who'll nip out to the shop just to go and get some rubbish to eat. If it's not in the cupboards, I won't bother with it. Even if it is in the cupboard, I do have some willpower, and I will kind of just leave it there. But the temptation's always there, and you'll be sat there watching a program, and in the back of your mind, you're like, yeah, I've left some cookies in the cupboard. Shall I go and eat them? And then all throughout the night, you're kind of battling with yourself. You're like, yeah, let's eat them. It's off season. It's like, yeah, but you're not supposed to eat. It's mad. It's like having two people in your head. I don't know if that's normal, but yeah, that's what it's like at the moment. That's what it's like. Also, during the off season, I've noticed that my metabolism is absolutely through the roof. Two things that have told me this. When I eat, I've upped my calories. My food volume is a lot higher. I'll be eating a meal, big meal, goes down, no problem, and I'm absolutely starving straight away. So I keep it clean, and I may add some more, or sometimes just leave it there. But it's just constantly firing. I'm constantly hungry. All I want to do is eat. And, it's a bit hard to differentiate between feeling hungry and needing to eat, like genuinely, and just being a glutton. Now, if I was eating rubbish, or if I'm eating something and my belly was full and, just bloated, and I'm still hungry, then I know, you're just being a glutton. So I'm certainly taping it back and not going off my cravings so much, because I'd be literally eating all day, and that 10,000 calorie challenge which I've done would be nothing. It'd be absolutely nothing compared to what I could actually eat. So yeah, certainly curbing my cravings. Also, the second thing which actually alerted me to how my metabolism is being was the fact that my little fitness watch, before I went to bed last night, I had a look at it and I burnt near enough 7,000 calories. And I've been keeping my eye on it since I've got it. And just post competition, I've noticed that my calories have been through the roof, absolutely through the roof. And 7,000 calories, it's almost double what I was burning on a normal day during contest prep. Don't get me wrong, if I was doing a weight training session and maybe 2 cardio sessions, I was burning, I think the most I burnt was 5,000 or a little over 5,000, but generally it's about 3,500 calories, maybe 4,000. So for me to be burning that much, and I've not done anything out of the ordinary, All I did yesterday was a hamstring and glute workout. I say all I did. It was a long session. It was near enough 2 hours. A real marathon of a session, and I did some HIIT in the morning, which was literally 10 minutes, 10 rounds, followed by 10 minutes on the treadmill. To me, that's not an excessive amount of cardio. I was doing a hell of a lot more during the contest prep, but the amount of calories that have been burnt has been a huge difference. Now, I'm not saying that these fitness watches are 100% accurate, because they're probably not. But what I have noticed is the actual readings which I've been getting during the contest prep was always similar. And now during the off season, the readings are similar again. So there must be some level of accuracy to it. But like I said, using it as a guideline. But between this and my appetite, there's obviously been an increase in my metabolism, and it's just on fire at the moment. And so I plan to keep it that way, keep eating, and keep it as clean as possible. Now, I stated in my previous vlog, I want to bring a more complete package to next year's shows, and so I have been giving the weaker areas more attention. It's only been 2 weeks, but still, the program which I've designed has really focused on the weaker areas a lot more than I have previously. I was advised by my friends to take a rest after the show, due to a few reasons. One of them being I've got a few little injuries, or had a few little injuries. During the contest prep, I had a slight injury to my lat, and then nearing the finals, I started to get a slight injury, or some tightness at least, to my trap, like both on the same side. And luckily, they've kind of just subsided now. The trap is still a little bit tight, but I've got a physio appointment this weekend with my boy Crass, so hopefully he'll be able to iron that straight out. He's had a little look at it so far, and it doesn't seem to be anything major, which I'm happy about. It don't feel like anything major. It was just really tight and kind of obstructive in certain movements. So yeah, it's more irritating than anything. So yeah, they said I should, my friend said that I should just take a rest. Which, maybe it would have been a good idea. I've been battering my body. After my qualifier, I was absolutely beaten up, run down. I felt like I'd been hit by a bus, which has never happened. And so going to the finals, it took a lot out of me this year. But the thing is, if I would have taken a break mentally, I wouldn't have been able to hack it. All I want to do is make gains. And so I came to the compromise of reevaluating my training and find a way of being able to rest and recover, and basically lower the total amount of sessions which I'm doing, but also still work towards my target and my goal. Now, the first thing is, during the contest prep, I was doing a hell of a lot of cardio, especially towards the end. I was doing it 7 days a week, up to twice a day at some points. So that was the first thing to go. I don't need to do that anymore. Right now, I'm down to 2 sessions, 2 HIIT sessions, and maybe a little bit of steady state afterwards. So on that front, it's been decreased significantly. Now, in terms of training, I've been training heavy during the contest prep, and I'm still training heavy now. I'm not pushing for any PBs, not trying to hit any 1 rep maxes. during my compound movements, I'd say the lowest reps that I've been to are around 6 reps. So I'm not really giving it 110% effort in terms of chasing the numbers, and I'm going to keep it this way for probably another week or so, and then as we get deeper into the off season, I certainly will be looking to up the numbers and keep pushing. But until then, this is how it's going to be. Now, the most significant change I would say which I've made is to actually incorporate rest days. This is something which I've never done before. I've always trained 6-7 days a week and just kept the body parts on rotation. So literally, as soon as it recovers, I'm happy to train it again. The only time I'd stop training it is if it's not recovered, or I'll just literally feel fatigued and a bit run down. Now, the thing is, I feel like this type of training has been dictated due to my actual addiction to the gym. I love going in the gym, I love training, and so I look for any excuse just to get in there and to throw the weights around. I'm not saying, well, this doesn't mean that what I've been doing is wrong, as I've certainly reaped the benefits of this type of method, always made progress, and well, basically I'm continuing to make progress. So I'm not saying I'm stopping it because it's not working. I'm just looking to try a different and more efficient method. I've been reading a lot of articles over the years and watched a lot of videos, and I've always known about the importance of rest and sleep, which at the moment I don't place a real priority on, and maybe I should. So I will be incorporating not 1 but 2 rest days. We'll see how it goes, because they say 60 to 70% of your growth hormone is released during your rest, during when you sleep. And I'd like to see how true this is. You know, I want to see some gains, man. I want to see some gains. You know, recently I've been getting a lot more sleep. So when I've woke up, I have felt fresher. Like just throughout the day, I felt a lot better. And so already I'm feeling the benefits. But what's more important, well, not what's more important, but what is very important is the muscle gain and the muscle recovery. So I'd like to see what actually happens now that I'm getting more sleep, because in general over the years and years that I've trained, I've never really placed an importance on sleep. I've literally sacrificed sleep just to get a training session in. For instance, there's been times where I've knew that I've had an absolutely hectic day planned for the next day. So instead of taking a day off the gym, I would just cut back my sleep. So sometimes I'd have like 3-4 hours sleep, just so I can fit a nice early gym session in the morning, and then go and do what I have to do throughout the rest of the day. And then sometimes I do that on consecutive days, so that I may go 3 or 4 days where I'm absolutely running off little to no sleep, just so that I can get the gym sessions in. Now, it did make me feel good. I always feel good when I've been to the gym, and I did actually feel worse when there was times where I literally couldn't fit in, and then I had to go and do what I had to do, because you know it's what I enjoyed doing. So I would say this whole mentality change has kind of come at the right time now, as life, it has got busier in terms of clients in the gym, online clients, college, and just other general responsibilities. And so I'm just looking to train smarter and really kind of see what benefits this whole sleep thing can give me. You know, there's a lot of hype about it, and there always has been, and I've never really paid it any attention. So we'll see what happens. like what I've learnt to do is just to go bed basically. Whereas in the past I just sit up and I just continue to watch TV or be on the internet throughout the night. Now I kind of learned this tactic from when I was doing my contest prep, as when I've had my last meal, all I wanted to do is go to bed so I could sleep, wake up and eat some breakfast. You know, all that was on my mind was training and eating and training. That's all I wanted to do. So that's what I did, and now I'm doing the same. If I don't need to be up so late, then why am I staying up? Get my ass to bed, get some sleep, recover, and then start the day from fresh. And we'll see how that goes. You know, if I get some good gains, like muscle gains, recovery as such, then I keep it in there. But if not, then it'll certainly be going down the pecking order, and I'll just keep doing what I've been doing really. But it's going to be interesting to see. It's not just going to be something which I'm going to do over a few weeks. I'm looking to carry it out all throughout the off season, and then apply it as much as I can during the contest prep. It's a little bit harder, as sometimes I need to get up a tad earlier than usual every morning, or when I need to do cardio, because I generally do it fasted. So unless my cardio changes, then you know I may have to cut back on the sleep a touch. But we'll see how it goes, and I'll adjust it then. Now, another one of my goals during this off season is to basically get my macros down to a T. Absolutely down to a T. I want to know what fuel my body needs to be running at optimal level. Last year I thought I had it, but I didn't quite have it. And the thing is, in general, I'm quite indecisive, and this kind of hinders me in a few different things. But I'm certainly working on it. Certainly a work in progress, and I'm getting better. And I know that if I do get better, then things in every aspect will just progress. But in terms of my contest prep, I was being indecisive on two different diets. One was high carbs, low fats. One was higher fats, low carbs. So I was kind of switching between the two. And I feel like next time I just want to pretty much stick to one and just grind it out. You know, there are times where you may have to have a refeed or higher carbs, or where you've got to do what you got to do, you know, for a brief period of time, maybe a couple of days or what's not. That's fair enough. I'm not saying that I won't be doing that, but in general, just in terms of my actual contest prep, it needs to be like that all the way through, just nice and stable. No, a few weeks of this, a couple of weeks of that. You know, it doesn't need to be like that. And I feel if I can do that, well, I feel when I do that, the improvements at next year's show will be significant. Yeah, I think that's it. That's it, really. Yeah, man. Well, kind of come to a sudden stop. Well, all I want to say is thanks for watching, guys. Anyway, really appreciate the feedback. So leave your comments, message me any questions, like, subscribe, follow, share, all them things. Do it all, man. You know, spread the word, and I'll see you guys again very soon. Take care.